Name's Bar, by the way, Red Bar. All my permits are current.
Write that one down. He does a lot of little stuff like that. And when somebody asks you, wait, what's wrong with Gordon Ramsay? You'll know. You'll have a list. Okay, Andrew Shulz, come on down. I can't wait to see him. Bring him up. Andrew C. Shulz, who I don't want to put feelings into your heads, but you are gonna be furious with this Shulz and how he's acting. One thing we hate here at Red Bar is how Andrew Shulz acts, right? Jumping around with... Because I'm not going to say, if I described the behavior he was doing, I can't say that I would hate that from everybody.
But from him?
Oh, so you always got to think of it like that. It's like, that's why nobody can ever, take these guys down, because they're thinking of it like, oh, I hate what he does. But if I came out and said what he does sucks, people go, what are you talking about? So you really have to look at it like, yeah, you hate it because he's doing it. You don't really hate what he's doing as much as you hate him, and then him doing it. It's just putting you over the edge. Let's bring him on down. He's with the...
But I don't care how much...
Whoa. This Greg Paul, I could see more and more of this Greg Paul in Logan's eyes every day.
Yes.
Greg Paul, please look him up. Greg Paul is actually like a deranged lunatic.
Did you guys watch that documentary on Netflix, The Homework, that I told you about?
The Jake Paul Netflix. Oh my God, here is Shulz. I don't care, and he thinks that...
That's freeze frame, the text at the bottom, represents what's going on.
Yeah, look at this. This is the lyrics. Of course, you got to put the... Every podcast just copied every other podcast recently where they do a intro showing the funniest moments with text. So in case you're driving and you can't be listening to it or watching it, you could read the text about their most hilarious lines. And then you got to sit through those again. It's like these movies with the trailers. The cringiest part of going to the movie is sitting there in that audience and you go, oh, here it comes. And then the cast member, the person in the movie starts doing what you saw already in the trailer. I go like this in the theater. I can't look at the other people in the theater. I get so embarrassed. And they all laugh as if it's the first fucking time that they've heard this. I go, it's from the trailer. We're all sick of the trailer. The trailer is cringe. So yeah, it's like that. These podcast highlights, they really sicken the mood for when it happens. How about cut it out of when it actually happened, then put it at the beginning and circle back to it or something like that. But to having to watch what you think is your funniest moments twice on these things, it's repulsive. And why I really stopped it here is this hairdo. There's a lot of places I'll go. I understand a lot of things going on. He's not gonna get away with this haircut. And I think people, they let him get away with this haircut because they're not sure, if in 5 years, maybe Shulz knows this is going to be the coolest haircut. It can't be. It's psychotically creepy and queer. It's always been looked at as the queerest, creepiest look you can do. And then paired with the jet black ink mustache. I mean, there couldn't be anything more abrasive to do to yourself. And then you go, what is a guy like you doing this to himself for? Why? Are you trying to scare people out there? Think you're part of some secret society, KKSS? It's sick. It's a psychotic haircut. I mean, in the back here, you can't tell me this looks... I mean, that's Oliver Tree. Don't get so used to Oliver Tree seeing him all the time that you think this is normal here. That's sick. Oh, God, and with the part here, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, and we're not going to let him. I just feel like people are too embarrassed to say that it sucks because it so basically sucks. He needs to hear that more.
But you still have to say it.
We want to go to 120,
That's
right? Are we going to start there, or do we start with this intro? Or
no, you can start
at
at
120. You get ready to get mad. Get ready. Here it comes. Ooh, there he is. Ooh, and you see, he looks like he's on the stand there, right? Because that's where he should be. He's starting to look like these cartoons they make of him, huh?
Yes.
Logan Paul is starting to turn into a cartoon Pokemon version of Logan Paul. Oh, he never meant to get into this much trouble, did he? That's that Greg Paul. Greg Paul too stupid to not get in this much trouble. All right, let's hear. This is going to make you mad.
In the building. So Logan, how has life been at home the last few weeks?
And yes, he had already. The volume is crazy. Here, I want to back that up just a little bit. Andrew Shulz is out of control in this episode. He's hopped up on something. It could be Prime. He could have had too many Primes, hanging out and laughing about Prime. Because I've never seen him go this far. Now, is Akash here on this episode?
He's not.
He's not here. So I think he's almost, doubling his energy to make up for Akash not being there. Because it seems like this is like if you multiplied him and Akash times 10 today.
We have Logan Paul in the building.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah. Logan Paul is in the building. So, Logan, how has life been at home the last few weeks? Can you talk to us? What's the home life been?
It's great.
How have the FaceTimes with Nina been over the last 3 weeks?
Okay, this is also important because they're talking about everybody wanted to know, right? This came out how many days ago? A week ago?
This came out 10 days ago.
10 days ago. So this 10 days ago, and everybody knows the story, Dylan Denise, who I'm not sure I'm backing anymore with all his lies. Dylan Denise has been, targeting Nina. Nina. Dude, I got a Nina. I'm becoming married. Everything gonna change. And people will give him more respect for this, too. That's the big trick of marriage I just learned. Who did I learn that from? If you get married, you're more trustworthy towards other people.
Who do we hear that from? Michael Knowles?
I think it was Michael Knowles.
That's good advice, Michael.
Good advice. If you want to be probably 25% more trustworthy. Like I always say to Jules, we're walking around. It's me, Jules, and a small dog. The cops ain't looking at me no more. I'm part of the safest group of people walking around is us.
We're a nice family.
I can't believe I am in the top 1% of trustworthies.
All we need is
So
a
imagine
little
this.
baby.
You're walking down a street. You got all types of people on the street. A single old man, a single old lady, a crummy homeless person, a crazy black guy, a group of Chinese people. And then you've got white, me, Jules, and a dog in sweatpants. Nobody's looking at us like we're going to cause any trouble. I mean, we're getting skimmed over. That's pretty cool. I never really, because just me alone throughout my life, I'm not skimmed over.
You're causing trouble.
People are watching. But nobody is watching me anymore because I've got this blonde girl and a dog. That's how Inspector Gadget must have gotten away with it. So it is pretty cool. And what I hate that Logan's going to get married in 3 years. People subconsciously are going to look at him as a little bit more trustworthy because he's married.
This is like a guy saying, they'll be out in 1. But do you think that they're actually going to get married?
Well, I really hope something bad. I mean, the way this thing is going, this is pretty exciting because right now what's happening is...
If I was Nina, I wouldn't be so super stoked to marry Logan anymore. Just saying, he hasn't really been sticking up for me or doing anything
even
for
worse,
me.
even worse. Wait till you see. This is... So Dylan Dennis has been posting the Nina pics. That's his plan of attack to troll Logan, right? A pick a day of Nina. Everybody's heard of it by now. And Logan has been on podcasts just like the one we're about to watch. He's been going around. He's responded to it. Everybody was so shocked, remember? Everybody, the whole world's like, I can't believe it. Logan's going to kill himself because she was photographed with an ex-boyfriend. The worst thing you could ever do in our minds is to have an ex-boyfriend. That's a new thing. that that's like the worst thing a girl could do is if they have any remaining photographs of them in a relationship prior
Beware.
to the new guy. And
But
yes,
it's
to
happening to
use
Logan
that as
and
a
it's
joke,
great.
it's so great because, yeah, to use that as a joke against something is a legitimate thing. That's a legitimate thing to troll somebody with, to be like, I hate this guy so much. And look, I have hundreds of pictures of his wife with other guys. This is awesome to show to Logan because it'll get in his mind. He'll think, am I just one of the 100?
I kind of thought it was
She
a
gonna
joke about how simple-minded and jealous that Logan
That
is.
Logan was. Yeah. So, yeah, it's great in that sense and should be used for those purposes. But then people got confused because Logan was taking an L. So they attributed that L to girls having ex-boyfriends, and photos of it is the crazy thing. Not that, no, we're using these pictures to make Logan explode because he's such a jealous jackass. Get it? They didn't understand the prank, and when they saw thousands of people going, oh man, this is going to kill Logan, they thought it meant because she was with another guy before him. They took that part of it as, you see? And that's now bleeding over to the part of people who didn't think that way, and now they're turning into thinking that way. Ask Adam 22. He's done the research. That's what he did this for, was to prove a point. And he did. You know, not that people are going to go, oh, what reason does Mike have to say that? You know, is he, nope, had nothing to do with me. I think that shit's sick. I'm on the side of all those guys who think it's crazy. I'm just saying that's a crazy thing that's happening now, is now that's considered. But anyway, Logan's been running all over town. Finally, we hear from him, right? And we're all wondering, oh, is he going to go nuts because he's jealous and crazy, not because of what she did was wrong, right? That's why we were cheering it on. And then Logan goes on these podcasts, and he seemingly makes it out like he doesn't give a shit. He understands. And in this interview, he sits to Andrew Shulz, and he's like, nah, man, all that shit, that just comes part of the game, man. Bro, do you think I do not know that I get trolled, Nina? Duh. And then, okay, so what Dylan's doing doesn't really affect you or Nina. It's, he's doing what you'll see. He's going to say all that. So pay attention to that, because yesterday, Nina filed a restraining order against Dylan Dennis. We got to have this hooked up to the bomb sound effect. And when I go like this, it goes...
Oppenheimer.
Instead of me hitting this, I just go...
Okay.
You know, like, here, wait, let's just time it out to see if it would look cool.
Wow.
Look at that. See, that would be, imagine every time the bomb sound effect went off, it also blew something up like... That didn't look like a blow up. Here, let me try one more time. 1, 2... Okay. Simulated blow up. Case closed.
How about a graphic?
Let's try to get some. Can somebody build us some more technology that we're only not using this? I don't know how to work any of it.
We have a bomb idea that we need like a graphic artist video editor guy to make.
Yeah, like some cool, like, wouldn't it be cool
if all the windows...
Yeah, like every time I did the bomb sound effect, like a window went, you know, with some fire. Just as one window.
In the background back
Yeah,
there.
and then every time I do it, a little bomb in the city blows off, or you see somebody's head fly off, or a car fly out. You know, something cute like that. We need programmers. We're looking to hire some people here to beef up.
All we have right now is this pic of Tokyo, so that's what you have to work with.
Also, I don't work well with others. You have to figure this all out on your own and then deliver it to me without any back and forth communication, and it has to work seamlessly with our setup.
And
somehow.
don't get mad if we get busy doing something else because we both have ADHD
and we don't have time
to, like 2
work
weeks, but
with
then we remember and we still love it.
Yeah, we still love all these ideas. We just don't have time to sit with you directly and do the whole idea ourselves. So, and it has to be top
just be easy
quality
on us, okay?
It has to be big. and then we'll apply the idea. If it's really, this smoke machine, while pretty professional, I want something more professional. Okay, real pyrotechnics and stuff like that. You know, that's the dream. Thank you. All right, flagrant 2. Get ready to get mad because Nina has filed a restraining order. Yes, against Logan Paul. I mean, against Dylan Dennis. But Logan's here the whole time saying that they're not bothered by it, that it's expected, that he could keep doing it, allowing him to do it, basically saying it was all okay. What is the story here with Nina? She says
to me is that Logan is in denial about how much it's bothering her. And it's just
of course, we'll get into that later. But
okay, well let's hear what he says first. But show the article.
Well,
again.
yeah, the big news is that Logan's going around town pretending all this trolling is just trolling and they're doing it for the fight and that it's what he wants. Here we go. Nina Agdal sues Dylan Dennis over Paul fight trolling. Files for restraining order. So Logan knew all this was happening, but is going around town saying they're both fine with it and that we're strong and we could take it. Isn't that something? I hope Dylan is wise enough to put those two very obvious things together. I don't hear anybody mentioning that part of it, that Logan's been going around telling everybody that he's been fine with the trolling.
I don't think he watches anything.
Yeah, well, she's filed claiming that Dylan has posted despicable things about her more than 250 times since his fight with Paul was announced. So she's counting. I mean, this is a big deal. You don't file a restraining order unless you're, it's the worst thing that has ever happened to you. You know, I haven't filed my restraining order against Sam Tripoli yet. You know how bad things must be to file? So Logan's going around saying they don't care, but the real story is, so you're telling me every picture that was posted, that was like the worst thing that could have happened. So Dylan's trolling was epic in that regard. We almost need to revisit each time he posted, because now we know that it hit this hard. You know, it kind of means nothing if Logan's like, dude.
I guess there's one picture in particular that she is mentioning that would count as revenge porn.
And she wants $150K per image, which is fine if you just went that route. But Logan is on this show saying they don't care. He should have just came out and be like, dude, Nina is pissed. She violated, and I've got her back.
I mean,
we're suing this scumbag.
If he really stuck up for her, people would probably be on his side. Like, not everybody.
He didn't stick up for her at all.
I mean,
wait till you see he throws her under the bus. So Nina,
her get dragged all over Twitter, and you're not doing shit, and she's still gonna marry you. I don't think so.
Well, my only point here is that this means all of this is way bigger than we thought it was. When somebody's suing and filing a restraining order. Okay, this is real drama. It's not just, we're not just hoping anymore. We've got our answer. This is as bad as it gets for Logan. So Logan is in hell, and Nina is in hell.
But this is how he's going to act.
And then he's going to act like this. So this is the real story. Why is Logan Paul going around the internet? Dylan Dennis, that should be your main defense. What? He told me to do this. Here. You know, that should be your main defense to get out of this, because you don't have $150K per image. You don't have even, I doubt you have more than $20,000 to your name. Okay, let's see what happens here. And so we've got two things going on at once. You've got that. So we're watching Logan lie to Andrew Schultz's face coming up. And that's what I want you to tell Andrew. Let's go. I can't believe Logan lied to your face saying he was cool with Dennis. Meanwhile, they were filing a restraining order and a lawsuit. What does it make you feel that Logan lied to your face? Do you think is that the same face he made when he told you that he wasn't guilty for CryptoZoo, the crypto scam? Did he do that same face? Because now you got to go back, Andrew Schulz. You can't just love Logan Paul. Now you got to go, well, here's proof Logan lied to my face about the Nina thing. So what else has Logan lied about? Maybe he is the scammer everybody's been saying he is. You know, the CoffeeZilla documentaries, there's nobody saying that those are fake. You know, like millions and millions of people are saying this is legit. It's been fact checked. So Shulz has got to draw the line. I would like to push Shulz to that line today, and I think you'll want to help me after you see his behavior. Because he's high on sugar today.
Well, we're always together, so it's real life, face-to-face time.
Oh, that's fire, dude.
Come on, bro. That's my fiance.
That's
Andrew,
about,
the last time I was on your show, and by the way, thanks for having me, guys. I love you guys.
Welcome
it's always
back.
a good time
Look at
kicking it with the boys.
Look at doing great.
Thanks.
Okay, so he's starting to grab him already. Andrew couldn't sit still. He's opening the show. This is Andrew. What can I grab? What can I bother on you? You know, very similar how we saw poor Shane Gillis get attacked by NFL superstar Taylor Lewan.
Poor sweet Shane.
This is grabby. Shulz is being, and I don't know, we're going to investigate together where this comes from, what he's trying to pull. Shulz, here's the beginning, and here's Logan. Logan does not want to be grabbed. He doesn't want his tits grabbed. He doesn't want to be pushed around unexpectedly. Logan is sitting there scared out of his mind, having to do the acting of his life to lie about every question they ask him. He can't be thrown off by guys tackling him and touching him and joking around. He's on trial, basically, as many men are when they agreed to be interviewed on these talk shows. You put yourself on trial for everyone to see. It's insane. So here he is on trial again, here to squash the rumors and talk about all these horrible things that circle him daily. I don't know why he would want to be on here, but he is. And the last thing he wants is this guy monkeying all over him. And it gets bad. So this was just one of the first instances. Let's look at that again.
By the way, thanks for having me, guys. I love you guys.
Welcome
it's always
back.
a good time kicking it with the boys.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Look at them.
Grabbing his mic,
bro,
grabbing his
I wasn't,
tits,
I wasn't
grabbing
engaged.
his
Now
arm.
I'm engaged.
Yo, you are, dude. I'm fucking engaged.
Grabbing, look, he's grabbing him everywhere. Logan doesn't play like this. How do you not know this about Logan Paul? You should be able to see that a mile away. Him and Jake, you don't tickle them and play with them.
That's what Greg Paul
That's
did
what
to
Greg
them right
Paul
before
did
he
to
started
them.
hitting them.
And Logan doesn't know what to do, so he's actually being cucked and baited around by Shulz. You know how people say that? It's Shulz with a T. These
I
two
call it
good.
Shulz
By the
now,
way,
'cause
I got a question here. These two guys, and by the way, they couldn't be stupider. I'm not going to even get it. I'm going to spare them because they're too stupid to even understand. This would drive them too nuts to be picked apart,
They
and it
at
would
least made Logan admit that he's not the better box.
Sure, there was that. But these guys, we haven't given these guys enough attention. You got the long-haired guy who should be working at Barstool Sports. This is a Barstool employee, not an Andrew Shulz employee. So that's problem number one. Then you got this guy. What kind of black person are you? Because I can't pin it down. It makes it even harder because your relationship to Shulz, who I'm guessing is your sugar mama, sugar daddy. I don't know, because you have to really change your actual personality a lot to be around this group. So I feel like we haven't gotten a chance to really meet the real you. And I feel like you are selling out to the white man. Yes. Okay? By changing your behaviors, not letting us know the real you, not being your real self yet. And the parts of you that I've seen that do come out are shocking and egregious. You do say some stuff where it's oh, I didn't see him having that type of, you have like a real nasty attitude towards life. Really, you're a very negative guy in the way that you think. And it makes me scared of you. Okay? It's off-putting. And you too. As if you guys, if this is a shell corporation, you guys make me real worried. You know, the way you guys act and what you allow to happen right in front of your very eyes, you never flinch. You never go, so why is, you know, I don't know if it's because you're on Sunday's tequila. But look at this. Logan does not want to be fucking touched. Minute 1 of the podcast, but Andrew is going to do it anyway.
You guys, I love you guys.
Welcome
it's always
back.
a good time
Great
kicking
to
out
have
with the
you,
boys.
too. You're doing great.
Thanks.
Look at them.
Touch.
Yeah, bro, I was engaged. Now I'm engaged.
Yo, you are, dude.
Touch.
I'm fucking engaged.
What are you doing?
I'm putting the gay in engaged.
Look at this. Stop touching him. Go. That's clear as day.
That, like,
Logan
makes
said
me
no.
clench up.
This means no. And you went back in twice, even harder, as if you fell to your animalistic behaviors. Look at this. This is the part
What are you, like,
that's
trying to
bothering
show
me.
Logan who's
'Cause
boss?
here you're throwing him around. You're shaking a man. You don't shake a man. You're shaking a man. The guy's saying stop as politely as he can, being on your show for 1 minute. Then when he does that, you go, oh, yeah? What are you hopped up on, Shulz? What's making you do this? Do you treat your wife? Because you say you have no prenup. I don't know if that's such a good idea now
He
with
probably
you.
chases
Because
her.
I will make sure if you guys break up due to cheating, I'll be in communication with that ex-wife, making sure she takes. Because I think you go, dude, she would just never do it. She don't even have the time, bro. We will make the time. We will make sure she gets every penny owed to her.
We remember when you made your ex
And all you gotta
change her
do-
outfit.
Yeah, and all you got to do, any woman that breaks up with a guy that's rich, it takes like 5 minutes
I mean, it's what
of
you
filling
deserve.
their mind with making that kind of money, and you could turn any of them. So she's probably made an agreement with Shulz. We don't need a prenup, baby. And if we broke up, I'd get it, and I wouldn't be that person. But then it's like you break up. Oh, you can get $4.6 million.
I mean, it's half her money.
So
She's
we will
probably
make
doing all of
sure,
his laundry
and it won't even
while
be me.
he's out.
Listen, I can't be a part of that. You know, when I say we will help your wife to take everything you have, I will assign something like that to the Kleins or a person like that who really can get down and dirty with something like that. So you're not off the hook. I hope you were just joking about that. All right, he's touching, he's grabbing. He almost makes Logan, you almost want to take Logan's side here, but never do that. Logan has gone too far. It's been proven now. You know, to get you up to date, when we first started covering Logan, it was predictive covering. It is now proven factual stuff that he's one of the evil ones, right? We've
Yes.
got proof. Okay. Never feel for him. Never let him trick you again. He's not, you know, because he'll do that next year. If he's doing the right thing that you want him to do, you'll go, he's actually pretty cool.
Nope.
He's not.
Yeah, bro, I was engaged. Now I'm engaged.
grabbing
Yo,
more.
you are, dude. I'm fucking
Look at
engaged. I'm putting the gay in engaged.
Grabbing harder.
D's, bro.
Wait, did he?
Dude.
Oh, and then the other guy. Then this other animal reaches in. I'll take some if it's allowed. I'll take some if Master gets some and it's allowed. And what psychotic long hair? If I was Logan and that long-haired guy put his hands on me, they might have met for 2 milliseconds once. He doesn't know him. He's there for his first interview after being attacked for 250 days by Dylan Dennis. And this is what you do to him. You're piling on, you're grabbing, you're ripping from his clothes.
So,
Okay. Shulz had to go even further. Shulz couldn't contain himself. You punched him. Do you see this? Look at this. So it went from grabbing, and he's furious that Logan is even trying to resist. And then when he couldn't get it, he goes, I get this energy. Watch. Look at this.
Now I'm engaged.
Yo, you are, dude. I'm fucking engaged.
Watch the punch. I didn't remember that.
Dude, he got D's, bro.
Wait, did he?
Dude.
Watch that slap.
Son.
Why? He slapped him too pretty hard 2 times and then went, What is this behavior? From Shulz?
He likes guys' arms.
But what's this behavior about? Like, is he trying to do a thing where he's friends with Logan Paul but does this stuff to show the other side that he's not like his bitch? Is he doing this to Alpha Logan
He
Paul?
can't ask him about Crypto Zoo because Logan probably told him not to. So he has to show that
he
he's
thinks
the
if
bigger
he's
guy by
like
rubbing him up.
you're slapping him around like
Acting like one of those gorillas.
You're
from
being
that
like
show.
an uncle after they found out, their nephew got suspended, and then you see them the next week, and they're like, "Why'd you get kicked out of
Yes, or like that
school,
cousin that you have when you get a boyfriend and you bring him over, and your cousin is like, "Oh, hey, who's this fucking guy?"
Yeah, because so you've got this situation where Andrew Schulz is friends and supports Logan Paul, which is, to the people who know what Logan Paul's done, it's crazy. It's like, you could stay out of it. You don't have to say your piece, but to be even more friends with him now
Logan's
than ever.
stock is down right now. Nobody's
And
really
it
with
really
him.
goes, and it really does say something about it. It's like, what he did, you shouldn't want to be friends of, and he hasn't admitted to doing it, and he's lying and trying to cover it up daily. And lying to you. It's one thing if he did something wrong and he's like admitted it and hasn't lied to you, but he's lying to you now. So for you to be friends with him and promote him, especially imagine the shithead audience that this guy's got. And now he's saying Logan is good. People trust Andrew Schulz, these kids. And now he's saying Logan is good. So, well, I guess Logan's crimes are erased. He's back.
The chat says, "I dare Schultz to do this to Rogan."
He would never imagine. I was just thinking about that the other day. What was it that I thought of if somebody did to Rogan that would be incredible? Or was it if Rogan acted a certain way and started doing something incredible? I don't know. I have a lot of little fantasies about Joe Rogan is pretty straightforward. So to veer off from what he would normally do
It's a wild
is very
imagination
funny.
game.
Like, imagine Joe doing something that he's never done before. It's always funny every time. Okay, let's go back to Schulz. He's doing something, and I want to get to the bottom of why it's being done.
I'm putting the gay in it. Dude, he got D's, bro.
Wait, did he?
Dude. So,
I'm a gay.
Whoa.
Okay.
What?
Sorry about it. You know what's funny?
What's funny?
I'm a gay.
Stop. That's an insane amount of energy. He should be burnt out and tired already. In boxing, they would call that gassed. You should be gassed by now. You've already done 5 minutes of the most energetic thing a person's body could do.
And I know the feel like Logan's acting like he's cool with this
No.
and it's just having boys time, but the position and he had to I can feel the feeling he's feeling right now.
Bro, I'm
Where
being
he-
picked on again, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna let them clown me this time, bro. I've grown out of this. Damn it, I'm back in the junkyard.
Like we watched some
but-
YouTube video of this dumb bitch getting a facial massage from her makeup artist. And I was like crawling out of my skin thinking about some
Another
guy
man
rubbing
massaging your
your
face.
face and like giving my whole body the shivers.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel watching them grab.
Yes, really, watching people grab as you get older, you'll notice this. You don't want to be grabbed anywhere. And the fact that 3 people would surround somebody. And here's, I think, why I originally brought up these two. Of course, the bebop and rock steady. It's, if they're solo, they're bad news. Together, they're worse news. I just noticed, look, they're bigger than Logan Paul, who I thought was bigger than Thor. Some of these images of Logan Paul, you go, oh, he's taller than Thor. He's like 6'9", 4 feet wide. But then 2 guys are kind of bigger than him, both of these guys. How big are these guys is my question.
Scary.
That's too big to be a show, right? They can't be that big. Okay, back to the episode here. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, what's funny?
Wait, you got married?
Yeah.
Bro!
Come on, bro.
grab him again.
Assault our guest. You cannot assault
Pulling-
I'm
pulling and grabbing.
Bobby Lee, you, bro.
Kick me off my own podcast?
So you have to tell the perfect joke to get him off.
wow.
Bro, stop. No, you're acting like Bobby Lee. Ha! And then he releases. You got to get him to laugh to release.
That's his
Keep that in
weakness.
mind. So if Andrew Schulz ever comes after me, we just have to kill him with some of the finest jokes he's ever heard. So we should start writing some panderment. for
It's
that
okay,
day.
you can
That's
do your
how
Taylor
you.
Swift material.
So that's
on
how
her
you
now.
get out of it. And look, bro, I could only let you grab me so many times. Bro, I am boxer Floyd Mayweather. And Shulz is just showing that he could push
His
Logan
freeze
around.
frame of
And I mean, with this Adolf Hitler.
He's insatiable.
I mean, he's wearing the military jacket. He's got Adolf Hitler's exact haircut. He's grabbing and he's pushing with his face the same amount that Hitler would push. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him.
Bobby
Look at
Lee, you, bro.
Release.
My own podcast?
Get out of here.
Okay, go.
When you got married,
Yeah.
She whipped his leg up there. Caused a wave in the studio of air. That was the fastest get your leg up on your lap I've ever seen.
Okay, go.
I mean,
It was fast.
It's pretty fast.
you got married.
Yeah.
I was dogging on you.
Why?
I was dogging
Whoa.
on you. No, to you.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember this. I was like,
thought he was
Andrew,
gonna attack
yo,
you.
best
Yeah.
of luck with that married life.
Yeah.
Fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you find the right woman, it doesn't seem so
Okay,
bad.
I hope nobody is pushing their bangs through their hat like this. I've been meaning to talk about this. People are thinking, like, I even see people wear like a front forward hat and then their bangs are sticking out. Pull your bang. I don't want to see any bang for any style. Please. It looks cool. This looks like a little boy from a cute advertisement. From a kids' toy ad.
Why doesn't Logan
Would
just
have
get the
his hair-
surgery already if he's so worried?
I don't know what he's so worried about, but this doesn't look better when you have little locks coming out. And they do it so much now, they're almost on the verge of normalizing this look. That's why I'm putting out the alert to remind people this idea was never okay. Don't do that. You're not little Ricky. That reminds me of when Rick Glassman was being pet by his grandma. Oh, little Ricky, such a little boy. You want to be a little boy like little Ricky? That's little Ricky does that. His curls come out of his hair. Straighten your curls or shave them off. It's fucking gay. You can't have, this is as curly as I'll allow a man's hair to get. Any curlier than this is a woman's perm and you're trans. All right, do I keep playing from here? Or should we
Yeah,
move?
you can play for a
Okay,
little bit
keep
longer.
watching. This gets crazy tonight.
And I remember thinking, this guy doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Andrew was right.
I was fucking right.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
right
It's
until
fucking-
Dylan Dennis entered the chat.
Yeah, come on.
And then the last.
Nah.
Okay, has it been stressful at all? Here's a better question. Did you see any meme and you laughed a little and then you're like, wait a minute, I can't laugh?
You're giving Logan so many opportunities to rethink his lie. You asked him the question, and then you interrupted him answering, which could have been the most honest version of the answer. You interrupted that to ask him the question again, and then once he started trying to answer, you interrupted him again a third time. Meanwhile, now he's had 3 times to rethink his answer. That's not how you interview people. You ask them a question, and then you put them on the spot quickly. You ask the question right as you finish it, because then they don't have time to think. That's where you want them, not thinking. Especially when they're under this line of questioning. Does the Dylan Dennis stuff affect you?
Did you see any meme and you laughed a little and then you're like, wait a minute, I can't laugh?
I can laugh.
Really?
Yeah, I can laugh.
Do the both of you laugh at one?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, I could laugh. Your Honor, I could laugh. Did the both of you laugh at once? Yes. So, write that down. Dylan Dennis, write these in order. He first said that he laughs at it. He could laugh it off. And that Nina could laugh it off. Let's hear what else he says.
Well, they were really funny.
Can I?
They're really, really funny.
Which one?
The turkey one is the funniest.
Yeah!
Go on, the turkey one is hysterical.
I'll be honest.
I'll be honest.
They're all good.
They're all good. Hey, Your Honor, he actually said they're all good and really funny and that they like them. There's no way he said that. Bring that up here to my court. Let me see this shit. Wow, Logan, you were sense to the crypto zoo scam.
I mean, I know no one wants to hear what a girl has to say, but if someone was doing this to me and then you went on a podcast and were like, dude, it's funny, actually. I'd be like, oh, thanks.
And Nina, by the way, is shivering from it being so horrible. Dude, asking the court for a restraining order is no joke. And if you're sitting at home laughing about it and just getting a restraining order to fuck over a guy, they get mad at you for that. So if Nina is, in fact, like you're saying, where they don't care, ha, 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 it's all fun and games, well, she's filing a restraining order against a man, which is a giant problem for that man. If somebody is found guilty and gets a restraining order against them, their life gets very limited. It's pretty bad to have on your record.
And you saw the Butch Bradley versus Melton trial. The judge don't like that.
The judge don't like that. The Butch Bradley Melton trial judge. I learned most about law from that trial.
That shit banged.
Melton's, only 300 people have seen this.
It's so good.
Seek that out. Melton on trial. It exists. It's a video I wished up years ago. Wouldn't it be great to see Melton on trial? Well, guess what? That video is here. It's out there. Google it. Watch that after Red Bar tonight. So, okay, so it's either one of two ways. Either Nina is so mortified that she needs a restraining order, which is a big deal, and $150K per instance of damage. Her career is damaged. Her life is damaged, just like they say in the suit. Well, if it's that, why are you saying that you both don't care and that it's funny and that you love it? And you're going to say way more. Listen to this. To this.
Oh, good. The guy is fucking so good at Twitter.
It is. Yeah, it's impressive.
No, it's top tier trolling.
Yeah.
Which is
top tier
Which is
trolling.
why I chose him as an opponent.
Which is why I chose him.
Going to go this hard.
No.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I had no idea, but I gave it a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave it 10 days, and it went from it's hilarious to this is out of line, and we need to be 100 feet from you at all times? That's what I think a restraining order is. You have to get to that barrier and be in that barrier every day. So if, like, you can't be within 100 yards of them, then you have to be at yard 101 at all times, and if you go further, you're also in trouble. I want you restrained right in the order. Let's keep this in order here. Okay. So I just found that interesting. Dylan Dennis, that should be your first thing that you use to get out of this, because it looks like he's in a lot of trouble. You know, he's never going to win. Well, maybe he would just win, right? I don't know. I don't know what he posted that they say is the illegal one. There was one out of the 250. There might not be one. She might be setting him up. I mean, this is the Pauls, man. The Pauls do big, giant public scams.
But, I mean, we got people interested, right? At the end of the day,
got people interested.
Promo.
Is there
At the end of the day, it's all fight promo.
Bit of jealousy from Tommy and KSI?
I don't.
John was jealous.
John
John Fury, who I hate. I was screaming at the TV when Logan says this.
He was furious.
He started kicking tables over.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
I mean, it was like something out of Shrek.
Bro, he's Game of Thrones, isn't he?
He is.
The Furies are the best family.
Okay.
Did you read that on Twitter with a Game of Thrones picture above it? Did you read that on Twitter? Weird Al. That's what we're calling him. He's got the same, not the same face, but the curls here. Very Al. Okay, let's see. What were they? They were right in the middle of... Oh, yeah, saying that it was all good, that they love it. Oh, no. John Fury. This drove me nuts.
Okay. All right, yeah. No, John Fury's a legend. The whole press
That's where I was screaming. He's not a legend. That's the guy who flipped the table because he didn't want the whole press conference to be them slinging insults at each other. He wanted it to be boxing. Well, it's not up to you. And he ruined the press conference. Not a legend.
Conference was crazy. Dylan hates me. I don't give a fuck about him. I think he's an excellent troll. I think he's very parasitic.
I don't give a fuck about him.
Which is why I'm honored that I get to be the one to like take him out and embarrass him. That's why I took the fight. I was like, okay, I know this guy's going to promote the fuck out of it. People are going to be interested because if he shows up, I get to be the one, and that excites me.
And you have no question what will happen if he shows up.
Nah, I don't. In fact, can I get a drink?
Whoa.
Yes, you can have a drink, my boy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the fool's sip. The fool's ask. He needs that drink. I never thought of what if they don't have a drink? What do? Well, they ask for one. Why do you need a drink? So you can take a full sip? What's this drink for?
Drink.
Yes, you can have a drink, my boy. Do you know what I'm saying?
We didn't think you were drinking.
We're drinking while you're
Wait,
training.
why doesn't he have the Prime bottle?
Whoa.
This is the first time he's never had a Prime bottle. I mean, really, we've been tracking this. What's he trying to prove? What's he trying to say by not having the Prime? He got embarrassed now. So did he get embarrassed when Jay's like, dude, he brought the Prime bottle into my boxing match that was run by Celsius?
Very interesting.
What if Logan got ashamed and now when he carries the bottle, he's like, oh, everyone thinks I'm just this asshole fucking bottle guy. I hope that really happened. I hope there's no more bottle. That would be great. But now he's thirsty. So, you know, it didn't really work out for him here.
Nah, typically not, but it's still in Dennis, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay. Listen,
You better back up all this talk, bro.
Logan is really afraid of these two guys. He doesn't know like how to handle them. He doesn't know if he should like bark at them a little bit, be their best friend, you know, laugh at everything they say. He's scared to death of these guys, and you should be. I'd be scared to death of them. They got nothing to lose, nothing to know, nothing going on up there. But they'll ask you the meanest questions of your life. They'll make you feel so stupid about yourself. These guys are good. They should set up a little stand. Make you feel stupid, $8. They could do it
They
in
would
seconds.
make me feel stupid.
Yeah, they're really,
You can
and
get
Logan knows it. Logan does not know how, because he's got Andrew Shulz here, which is a big thing to take care of. And then right behind his back, he's got two other guys who could. So his head's on a swivel. Isn't that what they say? So watch this.
you know you're in New York, bro.
Yeah.
You might get the gap pulled up on you again, bro.
Yeah, he said that last time I was here.
You said it.
What?
You said that when you were on the pod, you were like, "Yo, Mike got the pistola pulled on him."
Yeah,
bro.
but then he started telling people that I had to like check in when I came to New York. So what's up? After this, I'm gonna wait outside for an hour. I'm gonna give him my address. I'll see if he pulls up.
Don't give him ours.
Yeah. Maybe throw a few bucks.
I was gonna do it. I was literally gonna do it outside. I was gonna do it outside.
You know.
I mean, if you are, listen, let
So
me
yeah,
think.
this was, we're like, oh, okay, Logan's finally fighting back for the first time. You know, he was like silent, right, for a month, letting all this happen. Do we have another time code?
You could go to 540 for another weird Schultz move.
Yeah, look
that's
at
unexplainable.
this. Okay, that's coming up here. 540. Let's watch Schultz's movements here.
If I like this or not. Let me just think if I like this or not.
He's not gonna come up here and beat up Schultz by default. Like,
No, I'm not worried about getting
He
beat
might.
up. I'm more worried about a shooting happening. You know?
I feel like the gun consequences in New York are pretty serious.
They are pretty serious.
Oh. Logan was doing this as they're talking about the shooting of Logan Paul. So Logan is in New York, where Dylan Dennis just got done saying that two goons were going to shoot Logan in the back of the head because he came on their territory, New York. You know, there's like 10 million guys in New York who think it's their New York. Ooh. The mobsters like to pretend. The gangsters have the biggest imaginations of us all.
Really, New York belongs to the Turtles, duh.
TMNT.
Oh, ever since I saw that Turtles movie, I'm obsessed.
She's obsessed with the fucking turtles.
I never understood the Turtles.
She
till
thought the
now.
turtles were mean before this movie.
Anyone else?
Well, this new movie's pissing off a lot of kumias. Are you kidding? Jigaboo April?
Now, this April is the old
This April sucks. We went back and watched the old Turtles. April has triple D's.
The old April is like a whore.
I never imagined. I remember she was slender. April O'Neil from the Turtles, yellow jumpsuit. We go back to watch Ninja Turtles cartoon episode 1 to see if it holds up to the new cartoon movie. It didn't.
She's like a predator.
April has tits. They're this big. They're amazingly...
The
They're
new
as,
April
as
is
big as I'll allow. Any bigger than that would be crazy. They drew them right to the line. And, you know, she's wearing this jumpsuit, and then they cut to the new Turtles. It's a black person this tall,
The new
squished
April,
down like a
least
turtle.
She's in high school with the Turtles. They're normal friends.
I don't
the
want
old
that.
April is like a predator. Why does she need to be friends with a bunch of teens?
Well, this is what bothers me about your little game that you play, Evolutions.
Horizon
Horizon.
Forbidden West.
Horizon Forbidden
That's the only game I
West.
play.
The girl is so ugly that I go back, I go, this must be what this whole Gamergate was revolving around, right? These girls are too ugly in the cartoons. Or the girls were too... What was it? Did somebody stop? Because, yes, I didn't really get invested in this.
So you're not attracted to Aloy.
I'm upset with... If you play this Horizon... What is it called? Horizon. The girl is so butt ugly. If I want to see somebody that butt ugly, and this is like a take that probably a million gamers have already had. I'm confirming this with them. Whoever has his take, this is confirmed, and this is how it should go. I don't want to see... some regular people are hideous. I went to the Weezer. It was all regular people. It was terrible. Bummed me out to look at them. The idea behind TV, fantasy stuff on TV, if you could make it happen, you use the hottest girl that you can. Now, you're in luck, gamer company, because you could draw any girl you want. Why wouldn't you draw the best looking thing to eyes?
You want her to look like a nice warrior.
No. It's a little dyke runt, Jewish fucking runt running around with that nasty little rat face. I'm telling you, these games would be 100 times bigger if they stopped worrying. And what was it that they got too worried? Nobody would ever be offended by that. Nobody. And if they were, just ignore it. You saw what happened with your Hogwarts game that you made so much money off of. I don't know why you would listen to anyone when they said you need to draw the people ugly now. In all these cartoons, you got Spider-Man, two of the ugliest people I ever seen.
People are saying, yes, this is basically...
Yeah, and this needs to be said again. This needs to be re-brought up now that I'm really aware of this.
Yes, Lawaye, a fellow Horizon fan, says people were mad they made her uglier in the second game.
I mean, they should be livid. I can't tell you how crookedly wrong that is to do to people and how much of a confusion and a mistake it is to think something like that. You wouldn't...
By the way, I've literally been playing that same game for like 2 years straight.
It's hard.
That's how long
It's
takes
hard
me to finish one.
Well, Jules is so slow with the bow and arrow.
No,
It's like
I'm not
this.
slow. Don't
They
say
land
that.
2
I'm
inches
good at it,
away.
okay?
She doesn't
I'm really
know.
good.
This is
There's
how you
just
game.
a lot to do.
This
There's
is how
too much to do.
Jules. This is how Jules games.
No, don't say
What?
that.
Just
That's
watch.
not
Just
true
watch.
at all.
Just watch. This is how you're supposed to game.
I do that sometimes. When
Jamming
I'm
every button you
tired.
can until something does a fatality. That's the way you game, and that's how you get it. That's why you've been playing this game for 2 years, because you're going, walk,
I
walk,
like to
walk.
enjoy the scenery. That's the main
X.
reason I like that game.
And then you use every control. For every 2 feet you move, you use every control. You look up, you look down. And that's not how a game is to be played. Okay, back to Shulz.
The Turtles.
Back
are
to
kings of
Logan.
New York.
The Turtles. Go see the Turtles movie. But yes, April had huge fucking... I couldn't believe it because I don't ever remember her as a big-breasted woman. Maybe they toned those down by seasons, the later 90s seasons. Because those were huge. I mean, they were... It was...
I like the new April.
It was like a fetish. Like it was like a breast fetish size. Okay, let's continue from here. Let's see what happens.
Severe.
I just had to slice that.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes. No, the biggest thing happened. Look at Logan pontificating and worried that somebody's going to come shoot him in the head in New York, as Dylan Dennis said almost happened until Dennis stepped in and prevented it. Because Logan didn't check in with Dylan Dennis when he got to the city, as you're supposed to do in this circle, of MMA. We check in. You better learn. The Dante Nero imagination fantasy guys of this world who like to pretend that they're in their favorite mob film. So Logan is sitting there like this, and he is worried about this whole idea that somebody is trying to gun him down. as everyone's so casually bringing up to him. And while he's doing this and thinking about that, Shulz whips in with one of these, breaking the trust of the triangle that he's making. Breaking the triangle right in front of Logan's face. Watch this again.
I'm more worried about a shooting happening, you know?
I feel like the gun consequences in New York are pretty serious.
They are pretty serious.
Whoa. Logan was not happy.
I feel like the gun consequences in New York are pretty serious.
Ooh. He's sitting there like a bitch going, well, if he did have a gun, it would be illegal because guns are illegal here. And then Shulz is like, yeah. And Logan is just, I mean, he's patiently holding this in. He's getting furious here.
You know?
I feel like the gun consequences in New York are pretty serious.
They are pretty serious.
Ooh.
And look
And then look at
waiting
you
for your
waiting
reaction.
to see what to do next. You why are you being like this? You don't seem like you're in control of this too much. And he's really getting visibly upset over this. I don't know how nobody's picking up on this.
Fairly severe.
I just had to slice that.
What the fuck was
I
that?
just had to slice it. He goes in again to remind Logan. Logan just got over the first one. I just had to go in and slice it. And imagine Shulz's hands. You don't know what he's going to do because he'll touch you anywhere. What if he rips off your hat and messes up your hair? What if he rips your shirt off? He could, and you'd be so embarrassed. So, yeah, now you're on so much edge.
Consequences in New York are pretty serious.
They are pretty serious. Yeah, it's fairly severe.
I just had to slice that.
What the fuck was that? Why are you
Yeah.
slicing
Slice
him,
that
bro?
open, bro. You know,
Was it Illuminati? Was he one of
once
those?
he starts throwing up the rock, I had to slice it open.
Oh, and then Logan's like, Illuminati, like trying to play along, but he's shivering, and then Shulz slices it again. Look at this punk-ass Shulz.
Bro, you know,
Was it Illuminati? Was he one of those?
once he starts throwing up the rock, I had to slice it open.
You hate the Illuminati.
Dude, because sound of freedom, bro. Sound of freedom, dude. Do you know what I mean? Sound of freedom, bro. There's sex trafficking all over the world, bro.
Nah, he didn't check in, so you making sure you checking him right
No, he
now.
checked in.
Oh, you did
He
you?
called me.
Oh,
Checked
yeah?
in. Yo, you can check in with daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you check in with me,
he's out of
everything's going to be
control.
good. Until the motherfucker you didn't check in with comes through.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, listen. Hold on 1 second. So, is there any stress between
Oh, he's
you and
holding on
Nina?
all right.
What's the vibes?
Zero.
Is there any stress between you and Nina? Zero. Well, she's suing for de-stress. So,
I mean,
literally
you
in
could
the
take
paperwork,
this
it says
part.
emotional distress.
Yeah, that's true. I
Well,
was
you
gonna
just
say
said, is
could
there
take-
any stress? Nope.
You could take that as it's not coming between them, I guess.
Sure, but I mean,
think that it
Dylan
should
Dennis
be
could
coming
also be
between
like,
them.
listen, I can't be, like a word scientist here. It sounded pretty clear to me.
Exactly.
Is there any stress between you and Nina? What's the vibes?
Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Why? Let me ask you something. Why would there be stress between us?
Wow.
Andrew.
Oh my God. See, we're dealing with two stories at the same time here, folks.
Yep.
Two at the same time, which does happen a lot, now that I think of it. Logan is being, vulnerable. He's talking about this hard stuff. He hid from this for a month. He finally got the guts to come up with some bull to give his side of this whole Dylan Dennis, Nina fight promo stuff. And he's open. He's being vulnerable. And Shulz does this.
Ask you something. Why would there be stress between us?
Oh, look at that. I had to pause. Can we see that?
I mean, come
Shulz,
on.
Logan is like being super serious about a lot of shit that's probably really bothering him.
I mean, they're filing suits. This
Yes.
is huge.
And Shulz reaches over with all his might and squeezes Logan's giant thigh. I mean, really.
And I mean, people are forgetting everybody has been clowning on Logan for almost 3 weeks now on
Yes.
Twitter, and this is his first appearance
Yes.
discussing this, so he's probably pretty stressed.
Yes,
out
of
right
course.
now. So
I mean, he's-
imagine you're presenting yourself to
And
the
this
public
couldn't be
after being
harder.
made fun of for 3 weeks, and you're like, I gotta be cool, man. Gotta just be chill, and your like body's coursing with adrenaline, and then you have this guy grabbing your funny bone.
I mean, really. And it gets worse. Watch.
Why? Let me ask you something. Why would there be stress between us?
He sees it. This is interesting.
What?
Let's keep an eye on Shulz. And just how he sees it. Watch this.
Why? Let me ask you something. Why would there be stress between
He looks and decides. Not much else going on. He goes, look at that leg. And just...
They're saying only Barack Obama would allow this.
Yes, look at that. That's what we've learned from today's show. That's a callback from today's show about Obama. So here is Logan, and he's really getting ticked. He's really starting to turn into that thing from Zelda. And they're a fairy in Zelda or something like it looks just like this, or something from Zelda that looks just like this. Link.
Of course.
Do people call him that?
Yeah, Link.
Okay, let's see. Andrew is going to twist his leg until it pops.
Why? Let me ask you something. Why would there be stress between us?
Grab the leg.
Andrew.
That's when I really became clear to me. Listen to how Logan says Andrew here.
Why would there be stress between us? Andrew.
Like that was the most real thing we heard from Paul. I like to talk like that now about them. That's the most real thing we heard from Paul in this whole thing. First names only, please, from now on. Really sick of this sports shit that's leaked into the world where we're calling people by their last names. That's a sports guy's thing to do. That's a sports thing to do. Andrew. And then he cleans it up towards the end to make it not sound too whiny. But this was Logan really putting his foot down and saying, this must stop.
Let me ask you something. Why would there be stress between us? Andrew. Insulting the guest.
And he makes that fist, and that fist was ready to go. Andrew. Now, Andrew Shulz, when you watch something like this back, do you find anything wrong with this way of behaving? What is going on up there?
If he shaved his head fully, he would be so scary.
He is so scary already. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Be stress between us. Andrew. Insulting the guest.
Come on, bro.
Serious, dude.
Bro, I had to make sure the legs are also getting worked out.
Oh my God.
Don't do
He goes in again. Look at that.
Serious, dude.
Bro, I had to make sure the legs are also getting worked out.
Wow. I mean, that's a lot of touching. After he's been, I mean, what more can Logan do except get up and walk out? I mean, really, he's done 7 polite Andrew stops. If a guy touched me, you snap after a while. That's, girls don't know this, Jules, but if a guy gets tapped that many times, you just snap. There's only so many of that you could take before you explode.
I know this.
Good. So I'm curious as to how Logan Paul holds this back. This is
Insulting the guest. Come on, bro.
Serious, dude.
Bro, I had to make sure the legs are also getting worked out.
ooh, he's clenching that fist. I mean, this is a really holding him in here. And at this point, Paul must be thinking, okay, what's going on? Are they like they hate me?
Tactic?
I'm here to be like humiliated. They all hate me. I mean, he must be going nuts.
Come on,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
He's trying to be serious. Don't do that to me.
Trying to
Don't do that
pull
me.
up his leg.
I'll break your feet.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Oh, wait, oh my God. When Logan here, we got to see this. Look at what happens afterwards. And then Logan has to look over at these other two just smiling, and they could be doing something too. Don't feel bad for Logan here, please. He doesn't need a GoFundMe for this.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to be serious. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I'll break your feet.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Okay.
Whoa, did you see that? Look at when he takes a sip. I'll go in more dearly. More dearly, please. We'll go right in more dearly.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to be serious. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I'll break your feet.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Okay. So
I mean, he's not happy there. He's thinking. He's thinking now. What's this about? How do I get out of the next one? How do I cool myself down?
And it would be great if
3 guys are going as he's trying to figure this out.
It would be great if maybe Shulz was using this as an interview tactic to try to loosen Logan up and get his walls down. But
it has nothing to do with that, as we
thing
could
that
see.
He tries to start saying,
as far as we
Shulz
could
just
tell.
interrupts him with screaming. So getting answers obviously isn't his goal.
I mean,
He's trying to be serious.
Chill, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
okay, I'll break your feet.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Okay, so no stress between you guys.
Whoa, the mushroom man. That's freaky. That was a shot. Look at that, dude.
And doesn't he have to shave the bottom part every day?
It's rounded. It
Because
goes,
it's
look,
completely
follow my
bald.
mouse. It's hard to see, but follow my mouse. This is perfectly rounded in.
That's supposed to be the front
That's-
of another guy, like
yes.
Vinny from Jersey Shore.
That is so creepy to me that this is round. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Oh, wait. I really want to capture the creepiness that I see on my screen here. Ooh, and remember, it's sticking out to here, rounded. You see? That's creepy. That shouldn't be rounded. Okay.
Guys.
What was that comment?
Milton! He asked me if I'm trisexual. Milton, you better calm the fuck down,
That's my
Milton.
boxing.
Get him some tequila, okay? No, for real. So no stress at all.
I'll tell you why.
No stress at all, by the way.
Me and Nina are so fucking open with each other. I knew she had long-term relationships her whole life. I knew some of them were very public.
Yeah.
She's been famous for her entire adult life, you know, like 11 years. She's been paparazzi, so none of this surprised me. And
Wow.
I know what kind of person she is. She knows what kind of person I am. And so, like, dog, you gotta understand, at one point I was the most hated person on the planet. Like, I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I'm so numb to it. I know who I am. I know who my girl is. I know we love each other. Some fucking internet troll posing as a fighter is not gonna get in between us.
Wow.
It has the bottom.
Damn, it's so corny! Fuck!
But why? Wow, that was really cringe, by the way.
Posing as a fighter is not gonna get in between us.
But it has the bottom.
Damn, it's so corny! Fuck!
That's the energy he had to get out.
Yeah, he had to
How
get that
was
energy out, or else
treated.
it's hitting. You either hit or you scream. And he's down on himself because it was so corny around all these cool guys. Can't be that corny around these two, especially the long hair and the black guy. They have no humanity. They don't want to hear anything about love. They laugh at that in a maniacal way. You know, they laugh you off of that. So this is interesting. He's basically, saying that it doesn't bother him. What was that last thing I just
Posing as a fighter is not gonna get in between us.
But it has the bottom.
Damn, it's so corny! Fuck! but for real.
I thought that was good. I thought that was what you did was good just right there.
That
was good. That was good.
It was believable.
But you called yourself out on it, so now I feel like we have to reflect it. But you were like Vivek Ramaswamy.
So you guys are like debasing it. You guys are like throwing him around like a little bit. You're cucking him now.
Yeah.
You're all making fun of his cringe. I mean, look, he's like visibly becoming smaller. In the seat, he's like visibly shrinking. This guy is, now 6 inches bigger than him. Very weird. And what's your excuse? You're a mean man. I deem you mean. That's the reading I get from him.
Maybe he just hates Logan.
A lot of people need to be called out for just being mean to others. Okay, let's see what happens next. Logan is looking like he's, trying to protect himself here. He's on edge.
Kevin just showed me this guy. He just showed me Vivek. Yeah.
9:45.
9:45, all right.
Skips
My
past
time of
the
night.
Riffing.
What time of night is it here, by the way? Just locally.
It is 9:30.
9:30, my time of night. I knew my time. Look at this. We're at 9:47 here,
Wow.
and it's 9:30. Very close. You said 9:47?
9:32?
9:32.
Oh, the time code is
yeah,
9:45. Sorry.
9:45. Here we go. 15 minutes away.
Like, why? And you don't like me?
Oh, forget it.
Good fuck.
Jumping on.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Do you feel like he's gone too far, or do you respect the fight
Let
from
me
him?
ask you something.
You feel like he's gone too
Do
far?
you feel like he's gone too far?
Ooh, that's the restraining order coming out. So that's the part. See what he's doing, this tricky little Logan Paul? He wants everybody to think that he's not bothered by it, but he still wants to do the restraining order because, hey, he broke the law. But you're not going to admit to the restraining order, but you do this one thing here. When he asks you Do you think Dylan went too far? Watch this.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Do you feel like he's gone too far, or do you respect the fight
Let me
promo?
ask you something. Do you feel like he's gone too far?
That was a practice, pre-thought out with the team statement. Do you think he's gone too far? Let me ask you something. Do you think he's gone too far? You know, because Logan doesn't want to come across as he's been bullied and defeated by this stuff, which he clearly has. So he's looking for others to kind of, give permission for a restraining order or a lawsuit like this to be issued for when they do find out. Because he knew about the restraining order. You can't just file it overnight. So it must have been weeks ago.
Do you feel like he's gone too far?
If it was my wife, I would be personally offended. I wouldn't enjoy the experience, but I'm not a public-facing person
Even the
like you
Thanksgiving
fighting.
one?
You're not a publicly facing person? Yes, you are. Ooh, you think you could kind of see he wants to, a lot of these podcasts co-hosts think that they're not public people because they're not the main guy of the show. Okay, hide behind that
You're
all
public.
you want.
I'm seeing you, so.
You're public, bro. You can hide behind. Oh, so he doesn't really have to take. No. You're just as open as Shulz in my eyes.
Personally offended, I wouldn't enjoy the experience, but I'm not a public-facing
Even
person
the
like you
Thanksgiving
fighting.
one?
The Thanksgiving one, I would enjoy that. That one would be funny.
Are you
And
talking
the
about
alien one, too. I like that one. I thought it was funny.
Of her and an alien?
Yeah, it was like a big inflatable alien. I was like, oh, that's a funny one.
And Logan has to sit here and pretend he loves all these. They're like, I like the alien one. I like the turkey one.
This is supposed
I
to
like
be
the
your
one where
right.
she was completely naked.
Would you ever let someone talk about me like this?
No, I mean, I would never. Yeah, I would. I would let them.
I don't think you would.
No, of course not. I mean,
You're a great husband.
that's what I mean. It's especially if Nina is suffering,
And that's
like
what
her.
a girl wants you to do. Like, she can be like, no, it's cool. I'm fine with it. But you want your like, if you're going to have a husband, it better be one of the fucking million guys on earth that's going to stick up for you.
And
or else
you
what's the
can't
point?
even stick up to her with this asshole going, I like the one where she's naked with a balloon.
It's like, thanks. That's nice.
Hit him. I like the turkey one, right? And then Logan's like, yeah, they're all funny. Gulp. Nina, did you like this interview?
I mean, that's bitch.
Imagine Nina at home
me.
watching this. Do you feel protected by your new husband? Do you
I
feel
wouldn't.
safe within his arms? She goes on there and just laughs about the stuff that has been putting you through hell. Look at this,
Facing
just to
person
look
like you
cool.
fighting. The Thanksgiving one, I would enjoy that. That one would be funny.
Are you
And
talking
the
about-
alien one, too. I like that one. I thought it was funny.
Of her and an alien?
Yeah, it was like a big inflatable alien. I was like, oh, that's a funny one.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like
funny.
that.
I like the alien one.
Oh, I mean, what a sellout! How do you sell out your fiance like that? Yeah, the ones that made Nina the cry the most, I like the most. Oh, I give her a year.
It's like, jeez.
I like all of them equally. I mean, they met with the governor over this. Just the other day, they were stamping legal documents with the mayor, the governor. We must stop Dennis from tormenting Nina's career.
He's evil.
I gotta go do Shulz, baby.
Actually, I showed her the alien. I said, did you fuck him?
And what she said?
She didn't fuck the alien.
Damn.
Definitely not.
Come on.
As far as I know.
I don't even think aliens got joints.
What do you mean?
Like,
He
I've
ain't
never
in
seen
a
an alien
goofy
with a joint.
mood.
Like knee or elbow joints?
No, like they don't have penises or they don't have.
Nah.
You need to, your terminology is out of hand, Mr. New York City. Mr. Brooklyn. Mr. Rap scene expert. It needs to stop. Man, I bet he got no joint.
What do you think when these guys
Oh,
spine
don't.
her
Are you practicing slang like this? Takes a lot of effort to keep up at your age. Just a man with a fiance, you're or a married man, you're just sitting at home. How are you keeping up with all this slang if not studying it? Always be suspicious of somebody. You're not in a kids group of 70 kids. Always be suspicious of somebody who talks so different from what he's supposed to be sounding like. The slang, I mean, really, we should count the slang, start counting the slang of these shows. Because he really goes out of his way to throw some big whoppers and ones that could confuse Logan Paul, that have.
The alien with the joint.
Like knee or elbow joints?
No, like they don't have penises or they don't have.
Nah.
Yeah, they don't have.
But
cock,
they
bro.
enjoy anal. They be probing a lot.
Yeah, they do.
They enjoy. Oh no! Yo, you gotta ask.
Did you
bro.
ask about that?
That's
I mean,
crazy.
he's acting like Cameron. What's that guy's name from the comedy? The mothership. Cameron. The inmate. Kid. Cam Patterson.
Cam Petty, you're not an inmate to me.
Well, you look like an inmate. Sorry. I mean, you're wearing like, isn't that like their gym clothes or something? The outfit he wears. It's like what they wear when they're on break at jail. Something like that. I don't know. I think it looks really low. I mean, you shouldn't, you're like dressing yourself up for them. You're like becoming, what do they call it? Like Tony is putting on a minstrel show, basically. And you're like, let me dress like they think it's funny.
Hey, no. I've got a message for Cam Patterson.
Yeah.
Is Tony giving you the money from the Cam
Yes.
Patterson merch shirts?
Because we're actually, believe it or not, you know, we make these jokes, Cam. We're out for Tony.
We love
we're, you know,
and we want to make sure you're getting paid for your merch.
we really want to make sure
You came
because
up with that
Tony's a
rocks
slippery
idea.
guy. We want to make sure you're almost getting all the proceeds of that shirt that he's putting your name on, the proceeds for the rocks. He better be paying you high. I bet he is. Tony and Ethan are tricky like that. When they're not good to all their employees. They're only good to the employees they have to be. Okay? So they know the strengths and weaknesses of their employees. And a guy like Cam Patterson, yeah, Tony's going to throw a few extra bucks at him to keep him, because how bad would it sound if he doesn't pay the black guy fairly? So I bet he's gone out of his way, but I bet there's a lot of other guys in Tony's life, they haven't seen a dime. But Cam Patterson, please keep us updated. We will fight for you for free, and we will make sure you get a lot more money than he's paying you. Okay? All right, let's see what happens here.
Easy.
Saying.
The aliens do that.
Chosen one.
So
No, but it had to bother her a little bit because I know you're built for it, but she's not. And the double standard,
Brother.
like with
Brother.
men and women, like, come on.
That's the issue, my man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's the issue, my man. By the way, my man is just as bad as calling somebody brother. He's not your man, my man. How you've been? Oh, he's in the boxing world. Of course, I'm going to say that was a pretty comfortable slap with a black guy for a guy like you, Logan. But of course,
Double standard,
Brother.
like with
Brother.
men and women, like, come on.
That's the issue, my man.
That's what I'm saying.
Poor, innocent, bystander, third party, female, who has nothing to do with this fight.
so
other
now
than
he's trying to get permission again here. That's the issue, he says. So this is his first time. Everything else has been groovy. This is the first time he goes, that's the issue. I'm going to let someone else say it. I don't have the guts to tell people what the issue is. But if someone else says what the issue is, I'll go, you might be on to something, brother. My man. You are my homie.
poor, innocent, bystander, third party, female, who has nothing to do with this fight other than being my fiance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Never
But
met the...
she promoting the hell out of it, bro. You can't do prenup after this. She making so much money, bro.
You
It's
wanna know
worth
something?
it.
You wanna
Yeah.
know something?
No
Anyways,
prenup?
they kind of go
No
in
nuppy?
circles for a while after this. So
Okay. Was there any more?
not really.
That was it.
I mean, they do say the same shit again a million times.
Yeah. So there it is. Logan Paul lying to Shulz's face. So yeah, there's a couple things I want to happen. I want Dylan to use this information, of course, if he isn't already, for the defense, of himself, to the trial that he's on. And then I want Shulz to know that Logan looked at him in the eye and lied to him, not only to him, but to every one of his viewers. When you stuck your neck out for Logan, you co-signed him, you ignored the Crypto Zoo scheme, because to you, that's not an issue with a person if they're just scheming people you don't know. It's not an issue for you. That's the game. Right? You've probably done little shady moves like that. You think business is so funny, right? But I want you to know Logan Paul lied to your face. So you seem like a man he doesn't want to just be lied to like a bitch, right? What else is Logan lying to you about Andrew? Will you ever face this, or will you drink it away with your scotch? It's classy. You know, you've got this classy guy here. You're very classy. I believe that. I don't believe the long-haired guy is classy. Thank you for allowing me to show you my presentation on that there. I hope you believe me. That's at the end of all these segments. I wish we could. So do you believe me?